No level of planning can prepare you for everything that might happen on a trip. There is always something unexpected, big or small, that requires an adjustment to your plans. But that is a part of the journey that I enjoy most. My name is David, and this is how I get off the grind.
This is so sick, dude. This might be one of the coolest spots ever. I really want to go look at that jail.
I do too in the morning.
No, I want to do it right now.
Somebody broke out, man.
The Kool-Aid man just busted through that wall.
We woke the next morning in the middle of this ghost town in absolute silence. There was no wind, no water, no living things other than us. Welcome to Tunnel Camp. Officially established in 1926, the main purpose of this town was to create water drainage for the nearby Seven Troughs mines. A bunkhouse, store, multiple houses, and a power plant made up the town. Ultimately, this town failed to meet its main objective, and as a result, produced next to nothing. Nevertheless, this glimpse back in time is incredible to see. I was so eager to check it out that I didn't wait for Sean to get up.
This is so freaking cool. This stuff normally kind of pisses me off. And I do wish it wasn't here, but it's really cool at the same time. I love ghost towns so much. And I almost never get a chance to see them, so to be able to camp in one last night and wake up and explore this, oh man, I'm so stoked. The only real downside to this is this was night one camp. We have like 3 more nights, so that's gonna be really hard to beat. But I think camping on the playa will be a close second.
Very easily could have spent a couple more hours exploring this area, but we had 120 miles of dirt road to cover with unknown terrain. So as painful as it was, we packed up and hit the road. Zuma town site was established in 1906 to house and entertain the workers of the various mines in Seven Troughs Canyon. In 1912, however, sudden rainfall wiped out the town and many of its residents, who have since been laid to rest in this cemetery just a mile east of Tunnel Camp.
Black Rock Playa, right? How far is that?
Yeah, Black Rock is the goal. I think it's 120 miles total that we have to travel today, but the last 30 or so should be pretty quick.
Well, so far the weather is awesome out here, and it's not supposed to rain for a few days, I don't think, so should be pretty awesome playa weather.
I've been looking at the forecast pretty intently over the last week, and it seems like some stuff might be kind of creeping our way, but I think we'll be able to outrun it. These switchbacks look really tight.
Yeah, it can be a bit tricky getting the ram around some of these corners, but we'll see how it goes.
So bad in your ram that the back end shifted passenger side.
I know, dude. It did not feel good at all.
Mountains in the middle of vast plains like this feel so unnatural to me, yet this is perfectly as nature intended. Even the man-made things in this area follow the shape of the land. It is so nice to see land left in its purest state like this.
I had to be convinced to come up here because it's not on our route, and we're trying to make up some time. But I'm glad Sean won this one. This is a pretty epic view. This is called Signal Peak, and we can see the hill we just came up and the valley we stayed in last night. I think it's around 7,000 feet of elevation. It's stunning views. It's beautiful. But we got to make it to the Black Rock Playa, which is 90 miles away, so we gotta start making up some time. I would imagine this creek is full of poop. Can you move so I can get out of it? So I took a wrong turn. Luckily we didn't get too far. And extra lucky is we have OnX and downloaded the route and everything and all the maps surrounding it. So I was aware pretty quickly that I took the wrong turn. The fork in the road was really kind of weird. Like it looked like it was gonna rejoin, but it didn't. And of course Sean knew that I went the wrong way because I shared the file with him. So he was watching me and just laughing. If you're interested in OnX Off-Road, I have a discount code that'll save you 20% off on an elite membership. So definitely go check them out. Everything from downloading the maps to building a route and labeling the difficulty of trails and stuff like that. OnX is a great resource to have if you spend any amount of time off-road. So definitely go check them out. Behind those mountains is the Black Rock Playa, and that's where we're headed. So we've still got a lot of ground to cover. I'm super stoked to rip across that.
Covered in large rocks, the descent after finally making it over the mountains was steep and slow. Then, once we finally hit the valley floor, it was some of the dustiest conditions I've ever seen. So I let Sean ahead of me a bit, then I hit the gas. With this pace, it wasn't long until the playa came into view. Honestly, I was getting pretty giddy at this point.
This playa is way bigger than I thought it was going to be.
not gonna lie, this is one of the coolest things I've ever done. This is so much fun to rip across this playa.
Yeah, there's these giant circles on the ground. Let's go to the middle.
Following you. We are standing right in the middle of where they hold Burning Man. I was under the impression that they would like leave statues and stuff out here for whatever reason. Definitely not the case. There's nothing here. Either way, this is my first time on a playa and this was so much fun. Like, I had a freaking blast. So even though nothing's here, this is well worth the trip. We've made camp right on the playa and it is so sick. Ripping across the playa with the sun setting was incredible. This moon up here is just massive. Mountains in the back are beautiful. I'll try and get some more shots in a little bit, but we got to set up camp. This honestly is just one of the coolest things. This exceeded my expectations for sure.
Bugs out here, eh?
Dude, I know. You know what else isn't out here?
Anybody else? We literally have a private playa.
It's so true. Now the camp's set up, I haven't actually had a meal today. So
yeah,
it's time to
chill for a few minutes before I can function though.
I need food. I'm starving.
What'd you make?
It's like this Cajun chicken pasta thing. I went to Trader Joe's.
I can tell.
And did a bunch of like pre-made shit.
Guess what I'm doing on my way home? Buying some brookies.
Good morning from the Black Rock Playa. This trip so far has been freaking incredible. Like, first night's camp was amazing. The trail yesterday was a lot of fun. And then just being on the playa, we had so much fun just ripping across it, and then waking up to just nothing around us and a beautiful sunrise. It's been really epic. I'm enjoying this a lot. But we definitely have some weather rolling in. You don't want to be on the playa when it rains because you get stuck real quick. So we're gonna pack up and get out of here. Behind me, you can see the actual Black Rock, and that's kind of where we're heading. And then we'll travel to the left of that through this little valley. And I don't think we'll make it to Oregon today. We'll probably camp in Nevada again, but tomorrow we'll for sure hit Oregon and then eventually the Alvord Desert. Weather might change those plans because, again, the playa is really sketchy to be on when it rains. But as of right now, that's our goal.
Yeah,
So we are you vlogging?
Are you vlogging?
We're just about out of the playa and came across this hot spring. I don't think it's one we'll get in.
Look at the logo.
Oh, I love that.
Not today, Satan. So this is the part where if you're really unhappy with my company, you just shove me in, right?
Or I jump in. It looks so peaceful and inviting and beautiful, but it is certain death. Okay, back on the road. This place is huge. I thought we'd be off the playa by now. After the hot springs, the rain really picked up. The mountains surrounding us seemingly disappeared in the thick waves of rain that we were getting. This level of rain was more than what was forecasted, but with no service now, we pressed on hoping that it would let up as forecasted. I think this system might have developed into a full-on storm, dude. About our next move. I don't think the rain's letting up.
Yeah, I agree. Let's find a good spot to pull off.
So I just did a weather update on the Garmin.
Yeah.
It's supposed to rain the rest of the day, like to midnight, and then pick up again tomorrow morning.
That's not totally shocking considering what I'm looking at.
Right, the forecast, this is already way more than the forecast was.
Yeah,
so
it's pretty heavy. So
we also have like a pass that we have to go, and I think if there's, given how the road conditions have been, if there's any sort of rain on a shelf road, then that's not good.
yeah,
Remember yesterday when my truck was sliding sideways on the shelf road?
When it was dry? Yeah. Yeah, let's not do that. So this is our last place to turn around. It'll essentially take us back to Gerlach. So at the south end of the Black Rock Playa, and then we can figure out what to do from there.
We need a totally new plan.
Like completely new plan.
Our route is completely hooped with this rain.
Yeah, 100%. There's no way that Alvord's happening.
No, we're not. Like, the rain's getting worse.
Yeah.
It sucks.
It does.
Okay, let's figure out a new plan.
We made our way back to Gerlach to fuel up, air up, and figure out what the heck we were gonna do now. I knew that this system was heading east, so we planned on heading west. Where to exactly was undecided. Luckily, we made some new friends that provided us shelter and helped us figure out our next move.
We met some people at the gas station when we were fueling up, Tristan and Amy, who work at the Gerlach Fire Department, and they let us come in here and get away from the rain, air up our tires, and try to figure out a game plan. So I think what we're gonna do
Should we be wearing fire hats when we do this? I'm just throwing. Never mind.
Is that an option?
Yeah.
Yes.
So Amy recommended we go up to Cedarville, up to 447. There's a spot to eat there and a convenience store and stuff like that. So we'll go up there and figure out what we're gonna do from there. A couple options, maybe go to the coast, Klamath Falls. We could even go to like Shasta. There's a lot of options from there. So
Yes. Oh man, look at this.
these are legit.
Oh, it's got like. Okay.
I have a picture. This is great.
Very exciting.
Oh my goodness. Whose helmet did I get? My head's way too big. Am I turning it the wrong way? Oh, there it is.
Got it.
This is so good.
My wife's gonna be so turned on. Oh, thank you. That was awesome.
Man, that fire hall just made my day. I'm in such a good mood now. That was so much fun.
Dude, right? Tristan and Amy were awesome, too.
So it kind of comes back down south when you go through like this national forest.
Check out Country Hearth.
Is that what it's called?
Restaurant and bakery. They have. I mean, I don't want to endorse these cinnamon buns for president, but I might. and you can vote for them at the very secure election ballot box inside the restaurant.
I'll put a picture up right there.
President roll here at your service.
President City.
President City.
So we're gonna head to Coos Bay. We're gonna stop somewhere halfway between and get some sleep and then get to the beach tomorrow. I think, dude, just take a bite. Jeez.
I go get a couple more.
So stop halfway, get some rest, and then we'll get to the beach sometime tomorrow. We've been driving nonstop and we're both just kind of ready to have a chill day. So a lot more driving tonight and hopefully tomorrow will be a little bit more calm. That was quite the drive, but we have made it to the beach. So I'm gonna put the flag on and woo! I'm gonna put the flag on and we're gonna get out there.
man, it's so weird that we were driving on the desert yesterday and now we're on an epic beach.
Dude, what an epic freaking trip. This is so cool.
Yeah, man, even though it didn't go kind of according to plan and we had to reroute a little bit, this is still super cool. I'm having a great time.
It's been a pretty epic week of exploring. We've seen a lot, done a lot, and had really cool experiences, but we've also driven a lot, and it feels so good to just sit by a campfire and listen to the waves crash.